Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you today? I hope you always in a good conditions. So today we will going to talk about some material in English skills. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Arif Alfian. I'm from Skill 4 in Tidar University, and I'm also the owner of Englishsignature.blogspot. In that blogspot, you can learn how to improve your reading skills. And also, I already added some material about descriptive text. So, what we will learn about today is report text. What is a report text? Have you ever heard before? Report text is often also known as informational report. Reports in concise Oxford Dictionary 10th edition. Report text has two definitions. For the first, report text is an account that given of a matter after investigation or consideration. And for the second, report text is a piece of information about an event or situation. It can be concluded in terms of language. The report text is a text that functions to provide information about an event or situation after the holding of the investigation and through various considerations. The second, the definition of this report text is also almost similar to what is often mentioned in some English book at high school level that says report text is a text which is the result of systematic observation and analysis. So if you after doing some analysis, you can make the report text based on the fact. Okay, thus actually report text and descriptive text have a fairly clear distinction, although it appears that the both texts are said to be twin siblings. Seems like 11 and 12. In conclusion, in the report text is usually contains facts that can be proven scientifically. Okay, the next we will going to talk about the generic structure. What do you think about it? So report text has two generic structure. For the first is general classification, and for the second is description. What are they? Okay, let's check out. General classification is stating classification of general aspect of thing, animal, public place, plants, and so on, which will be discussed in general. So in this part, narrator or the author must give the general information. For example, if we want to talk about the cat, narrator must talk about cat in general, like cat is the one of animal that has a cute face or something like that. Okay, next about the description. Description tells what the phenomenon under discussion in terms of parts, qualities, habits, or behaviors. In this part, the writer must give the information more details. For example, if in the general classification talk about cat, so in this part, the writer must give some more information like cats has small size, has fur food, has soft fur, has cute face, and cats like playing, and so on. Do you get the point? Okay, next. There is a different opinion about the structure. The other says that generic structure of report text are general information and bundles of specific information. General information is the part that mentions general information from the written objects discussed. Then, the bundle of specific information is the description of objects in the tiles. I think that this opinion is similar with the previous structure. General information same with general classification, and bundles of specific information is same with the description. What do you think? I think it has similar meaning. Okay, next we'll be talking about the function of report text or the purposes. Every text must have the purpose why it was written. So to this, some experts mention that the purpose of the report text is a social purpose is presenting information about something. They generally describe an entire class of things, whether natural or made, mammals, the planets, rocks, plants, countries of region, culture, transportation, and so on. It can be concluded the purpose of report text is to convey information of observation through systematic analysis. The information described in the report text is usually general, whether natural or artificial like mammals, planets, rocks, plants, states, culture, transportation, and so forth. Okay, I can conclude that the function report text has two purposes. The first is to presenting information about something in general and specific, and for the second is to convey information of observation through systematic analysis. So the information in the report text must be systematic. You get the point? Okay. And in the high school level book, report text has three purposes: to describe something in general, to presenting information about something as it is, and then to describe the way things are. Okay, clear? Next, we'll be talking about the language features of report text, or the language used in report text. The first, nouns and noun phrase are used rather than personal pronouns. The use of personal pronouns is limited. Yes, I agree, because the report text is talking about something, not talking about ourselves. So nouns and noun phrase is more often used. For the next, most reports are written in the present tense because report text is uh, describe something happen right now, not in the past. And then use some passive voice, and some reports use technical or scientific terms. I will give you some example. Indonesia is the paradise of flora and fauna. What the meaning of the sentence? And the meaning is Indonesia has a lot of species flora and fauna, and also Indonesia is the great place for flora and fauna to live. Next, linking verbs are used. For example, is, are, has, have, belong to give coherence. And then use some action verbs, and descriptive language is used that is factual rather than imaginative. For the example, color, shape, size, body parts, habits, behaviors, function, and use. Okay, like I said before, the report text is talking about the real, not opinion or imaginative. So all of the material in report text is about fact. Okay, next. Okay, I think it's all of the material in report text, and here I will give you some example of the report text. The title is elephant. As you can see, in the first sentence, elephant are the largest blah 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 until animals do. It is the general classification. And for the next, with their characteristic long nose or trunk, large floppy, and until the end, it is about the description of the elephants. Okay, you can see a lot of linking verbs here, like are, belong to, and is. So it is a good report text, I think. Okay, what about you? can you understand so far about the report text? You can learn to analyze this text. Okay, maybe that's all from me, and I'm sorry if there is a lot of mistake. Thank you for watching the video, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.